ready now? Okay. Hey guys, it's Chris.
You the one that I want in my life, yeah. You the one that I want every night, yeah. You the one that I want on my side, yeah. Promise for you I'll ride.
Hey guys, welcome to our first video. It's Chris.
And Diliana.
Yeah. So, we're gonna be telling you about the night we first met. Stuff.
Funny things happened.
I'll tell it. So, it was last year, June 24th, 2017, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, she was coming from her prom, but she was in like sweats and a t-shirt, which not many people know, but I love that when girls wear sweats and a t-shirt, you know. So she already caught my eye with her curly hair and everything. So me, my mother, and my little sister were all walking in the building, like we were by the gate, and her mom, her two sisters, and her were standing right by the gate too. So we walked past them, and she said something to her sister. I don't know what it was.
I don't remember it.
So she said something to her sister, and her sister came and was staring at me, because I looked at her because of what she said, and I gave her a little smile. So once I gave her that smile, I was like, I gave her a smile, a little look and everything, and her sister came and like she pressed me almost. She was like, "What you looking at?" So whatever, and then I just kept walking because, you know, I was scared. There was a little girl coming at me. So I walked away. I went to my house, and then what happened from that?
I went upstairs to my house, and my mom had sent us to go take out the garbage, which was a great opportunity to get to see him again, you know, because I didn't have my chance the first time I saw him. But anyways, we went downstairs, and he was downstairs too. So my little sister went up to him, and she was like, "Oh, my sister thinks you're cute." So, you know me, I'm like shaking and shit. Anybody that knows me knows that. But then he was like, "Give me your number," or something like that. I gave him my number.
I was like,
he asked me for my number, but I just had got a new phone, so I didn't remember my number. So I gave him my mom's number. And
I asked her, she asked me if I had Snap first. Like, I went up her mom's number, but I ain't know that. So I'm like, alright, fine, whatever. And then when I went inside, I was like, you know, I'm not gonna be a fiend. I'm not gonna text her right away. You know, I'm not gonna do that shit. And I'm not gonna be a fiend, you know. So when I got inside, I was like, you know, let me just put on the TV, chill. So like an hour or two passed. I'm bored and
it wasn't even an hour or two. I got inside. Because I ran upstairs to my mom, and I'm like, Mom, I gave some boy your number because I don't remember mine. And she's like, "You're stupid for that." And he texts her, and he's like, "Hey, it's Chris." She's like, "Who's Chris?" And he's like, "Did you not just give me your number?" And she's like, "Oh, Eliana, the boy texted you." So then I put his phone number in my phone. And
I just don't know why you gave me your mother's number out of everything.
Because I didn't remember mine.
You could have just came out and been like, "Yo, let me get your number."
But you asked me for my number. Anyway, so yeah, and he texted me, and I put his phone number on my phone, and we started texting that night only. Just that night.
The funny part of the whole thing, though, is that we were both in relationships at the time. She was
very unhealthy one, you could say. But
So, yeah. So after that,
We stopped talking for a good month.
yeah,
We like lost all connections.
her
all-
fault.
Definitely my fault.
It,
Yeah.
it really was.
Anyways, we lost all connections, and I started dating some other person.
And I started being a hoe.
And I'm like, this person's not what I'm looking for or whatever. So I broke up with that person. And I didn't start, like, how did we start talking again?
Your sister.
Oh yeah. So my sister lied.
Some creep
My
shit.
sister saw them from our window walking in. But remember, we lost our connection, so he didn't know I was there still.
But they knew what apartment I lived
Yeah.
in because I was looking out the window.
But like he didn't know
First
that, and I didn't know we lived there until my sister came and told me. Oh no, that's that boy. So my little sister saw him walking in, and she went to my mom.
And this was like, hold up, this was like 2 in the morning. Like, let me tell you, it was like 2 in the morning. I was,
So
yeah.
she saw. Not he wasn't walking in, my fault. His mom and his sisters were walking in. My little sister went out to take the garbage out. She came back upstairs and she told my mom, "Mom, his mom said I could go play with his sister." My mom was like, "Okay, that's fine, but when you get over there, give her my number so I can call her and make sure that you're over there, and so for her to let me know what time you can come back home." She was like, "Fine." My little sister went over there. She called my mom, and his mom was like, "It's fine, whatever." Mind you, my sister lied. His mom did not say she could go there.
My mom didn't even recognize
She
her.
didn't at all. But
Yeah.
Evie said, "I know Chris," so she let her go in.
Yo, we said
And
a few words to each other.
yeah, but she knew your name, so your mom just automatically thought, "Oh, she knows his name, then
He
okay."
picked up a new girl.
And then his
Little ass
sister,
girl.
his little sister got along with my sister, so it was like, okay. My little sister is playing in his house, whatever,
Waiting for me to come
waiting
home.
for him, just so she could tell him that I want him. When I didn't know that my sister was at his house, I thought she was at one of her other friends' house that lived in her building, but she went to his house. I'm like, okay. I asked my mom, "Mom, where's Evie?" She goes, "She's at that boy's house."
Why you let her go to some boy house?
Okay. He comes home from shopping, I think, and
Shopping, yeah.
my sister tells him, "Go upstairs. My sister wants to talk to you." I didn't know nothing. My sister came and told me this like after he came upstairs, that she told him to go. He comes knock on my door, and he's like, "Yes."
Cause when I got home, her sister was there. So she was there, and then I was like, "Hey," like I walk in and I'm like, "What's she doing here?" Right? So my mom answers the door, and she was like, "Yo, some little girl is here, like looking for you. What did you do? Like, did you do something like wrong? What did you do?" So I was like, "Mom, I didn't do anything. What are you talking about?" She was like, "You remember that girl from like a month or 2 ago?" I was like, "Which one?" She was like, "The one that you met out there. Like, you got her number." I was like, "Yeah, what happened?" And she was like, what she said? She said her little sister here and her mother wants to talk to you.
Yeah.
I'm like,
But it was a whole lie. My sister made it up just so she could stay there to play. When I don't know why she did that when she could have just asked.
so
She could have just asked, "Oh, can I stay over and play with his sister?" So, but she didn't. She just made up a whole lie. So he put down his bags or whatever.
I put down my bags. I changed my shirt, my pants.
His
I
bags.
put down my bags. I changed my shirt, my pants. I washed my face real quick so I could, be awake. It was late. So after that, I went
was
upstairs.
knocking on my door. I looked through the peephole and I'm like, "Oh shit."
I need to do my makeup. My
No, I did
hair,
not
my
say all
clothes.
that.
Oh my
I was
God.
just like, "Oh my god,
Why
why
you
is
said
he
oh shit?
here?" Anyway, I looked through my peephole and he's standing there, and I'm like, "What did this little girl do? What did she tell him?" So I'm scared. I go to my mom, and I'm like, Mom, it's the boy from across the whatever you want to call
Across
it,
the way.
across the way, whatever. And she goes, open the door then. I open the door, and I'm like, what? And he's like, your mom wants to talk to me. And I'm like, my mom wants to talk to you. What are you talking about? He goes, your sister told me that your mom wants to speak to me.
We was both confused.
I go to my mom, and I'm like, Mom, you said you want to speak to him? She goes, no, I never said that. Then he goes, oh, Evie told me that y'all wanted to speak to me.
Evie's her little sister.
And my mom goes, well, since you're here, whatever, because I know you met my daughter before, but yeah, stop talking so you can sit down and we'll talk or whatever. So they started talking, whatever.
And she wanted to know why we stopped talking.
Why we stopped talking. And
Not
the
just-
reason we stopped talking that month was because I lost my Facebook. No, I lied. The reason we stopped talking was because my baby sister threw my phone in the toilet. And I lost
remember that.
everything.
And she didn't know her password.
I didn't know my password to my Facebook. I didn't know none of my fucking contacts.
Remember your password, kids. Remember
I
your
didn't
passwords.
know nothing
Write
at
them
all.
down.
Until my mom got me a new phone and I had to make a whole new Facebook.
And she didn't
Until-
remember my name.
At all. Until the
That's
day
crazy.
my sister lied. And that's when we started talking again.
So indirectly, your sister kind of
Help
Help
find
us.
him.
fine.
Anyways, so that's what happened. That's why we stopped talking. So him and my mom got along fine.
Yeah, she
And-
was asking me all these questions though about.
She was asking him questions.
Yeah.
That's it. She was asking him questions, you know, simple stuff, your name, your birthday, it was favorite color, favorite song, that. But she was just asking him all of that, like simple stuff. And then I got dressed, and I went to his house just to meet his mom. Whatever. No, sitting on the couch, okay. Talking. She was asking me the simple questions. I answered, whatever. It was late, so
Late.
I went back home. But he asked me out that following Friday, and we went out to see
Spider-Man Homecoming.
Yeah, we went out to see that.
Lit.
And we went. Well, it was a date, so we went to the movies, and then we went to go eat.
No, we went to eat first.
We went to eat first, and then we went to the movies.
Bro,
And-
Buffalo Wild Wings. She left her whole plate there. But I was getting tight because of the fact that because we couldn't catch a cab, and I was not going to take her on the first date on the train. I didn't have my license.
So we went on our date. Our date was a success, basically, and we started dating August 25th. And then, yeah, and here we are today on December some shit. And, yeah, a year and 4 months later. A year and 4 months later.
That's beautiful, right? She remembers so much.
A year and 4 months later.
But no funny.
Here we are.
Time really flew. Like, I feel like just yesterday I was asking her to kiss me. Now I just
rolled over and kissed me. But yeah, that's the story of how we first met.
now all you gotta do is like the video, subscribe. You on our social medias is down
Hello.
below.
And comment ideas for our next video.
Exactly. If you want, you could inbox us at either our social medias. So yeah, this was kind of a success. We'll see.
But- Yeah.